kitchen, where the only chicken we use is the breast.
Today on Cave Cookin, we'll be making Bush's white chicken chili with a prep time about 10 minutes, cooking time 20 minutes, and it'll be ready in about 30 minutes.
And it serves 8 people.
Yes, that's right, George.
Yes.
So let's get started. Let's list the ingredients. Okay, so first off, we're going to need 3 tablespoons of olive oil. This will be used for browning the onions in preparation. We also need 1 medium onion, obviously, finely chopped. 1 can of chopped green chilies, and drain the juice out of there, because you don't want that juice in there. And then we need 2 teaspoons, of ground cumin, or as I like to call it, cumin. Alright, then we need 2 cans of Bush's Great Northern Beans. That's the Great Northern Beans, not just the Northern Beans.
And make sure you drain them before you put them in.
Absolutely, George. And then we need 1 can of chicken broth.
We're going to use 3 because we like our chili moist.
That's right. Oh, George, you get me every time with that one.
Moist.
Alright, then we need 1 1/2 cups of finely chopped cooked chicken breast.
We've got that right over here, pre-cooked and pre-chopped in this nice plastic bowl.
And heavy on the breast. And next we'll need sour cream.
Also known as cream fraiche.
And salsa optional if you like to spice it up a little bit, but we got enough spice with the chilies. So we'll just stick with that.
Yo no quiero salsa.
Amen. To start today, we're going to cut the onion. I like to always have a pair of earplugs with me, just because I don't really like when my ears water when I'm cutting onions, as that can often happen sometimes. So, actually I'm just going to be cutting on this side, so I'll just wear one today. Okay, so first, we'll cut the end of the onion off.
The end of the onion is where most of the oil in the onion is that would make your ears water. So that's why you cut it off and it keeps your ears from watering.
Excellent. Very good. So now we're going to peel this outer layer off of the onion. Let me do that. You don't want the outer layer. Oh, got my eye. Should be wearing my eye protector. Excuse me.
I'll go ahead and get this other one started.
Excellent, George. That's why I love cooking with you, George. You're always there to help me out.
You know what? That's what I'm here for, Jake.
So now I've got the second end of the other onion off. I don't want that bad stuff on the end. Now we'll get the dicing, huh? Cameraman, if you could just zoom in on this process, please.
Since my good friend Jake doesn't know how to cut an onion, we're going to show you the easy way to do it. Fastest way is to take half an onion and cut it across the grain. And then after you've done that, piece it all back together and then just go down it. And you'll have tons of little onion chunks in no time at all.
Need a spoon?
No. See, just look at that. Perfect onion chunks in less than 15 seconds. So after you finish cutting your onion, you're going to want to caramelize them in a saucepan for about 5 minutes until they're cooked all the way through. We suggest using Kroger light flavor olive oil to do this. So just take a generous splash in the pan and then add your onions.
Like so. Make sure you have a partner with a spoon and a steady stir as you're adding your onions to get them evenly distributed across the bottom of the pan.
You're
So
going
all
to
the
having so much fun.
Just take a look at this. Did you just look at that? Sometimes that's all you can do. Just look at it. It's beautiful.
If I was a woman, I'd cry.
But you're not crying, George. Because you're a man. This is the man thing.
Man, Cave Cookin.
Once your onions are caramelized, they should look more translucent in appearance, and they might have a little brown hue to them as well. Once they look like this, you know they're done, and you're ready to add them to your soup. And add the next ingredients. Look at that spoon, man.
The green chilies, the flour, and the cumin are all added at this point. Can you grab the cumin, Jake?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're going to add the green chilies first so there's enough liquid so the flour doesn't clump up. Oh yeah. I'm going to go ahead and add the cumin.
With that spoon. Just add it slowly so we can mix it in.
I'm almost hungry. Vegetables are saying, come on in, cumin. Just gonna
sprinkle the flour in while he stirs it.
Can you hear that? Can you hear him talking? Can you hear the vegetables? We can do this.
That
You
just
just wanna add
smells
this.
delicious.
Yeah, you just want to add it slowly. Now with the beans and the broth. Now they really start looking like chewy. You don't want it to look like a meal.
Chili just doesn't get better than this. And when you're done emptying your pans, you can bang them together to amuse yourself while it cooks.
That's why we have George here.
Jake, pretend you're a horse.
The spoon man. Alright, we'll come back once this is cooked for a while, and we'll add our last ingredients. Now that we're done cleaning up, we're going to add the chicken breast. Alright, this is the final step in making our chili. And once we add the chicken, we'll just let it sit for a little while.
Jake's always told me the more breast, the better.
Could be more right, George. So now once we let this sit in the heat for a while, let the chicken soak in the moisture of all the ingredients. We could eat.
Bon appetit. So now that our chili's done cooking, we're going to ladle it into a bowl and add it with our delicious toppings. So Andrew the Spoon Man Walker has upgraded himself to a nice ladle. Oh yeah, just look at that. It's just delicious. So the proper way to do this is to start with your mild cheddar jack cheese. Just sprinkle it generously over the top, just like that. Next is you're going to go to your real bacon bits. I suggest real bacon because fake bacon sucks. Just sprinkle that right over the top like your cheese. Next is to add some fresh salsa, like this here. We made this and put this in this plastic jar ourselves, so disregard the label. And just, oh, right on top. That just smells great. And finally, we're going to add a little cream frige. Why? Because you can't complete a meal like chili without a little cream frige. You just take a dollop right there in the middle. Oh, that's just the way we like it. And there you go. That's Bush's chicken chili.